Okay, so now we move into the power breath. This breath moves solely in and out of the mouth, and we activate the power that already lives inside us. There's a power center located a couple inches below the navel, and in Chinese medicine, this center is known as the Tantian, Tantien, Tantian, which quite literally translates to reservoir of power. So the idea here is that the breath is reprogramming the way we do things in the world. There's this sense of power coming from what we do, what we strive for, what we reach for, versus what we're reprogramming ourselves here for into a state of beingness that allows the power that already lives within us, this reservoir of power that's waiting for us. We engage that and we allow ourselves to pull that energy with the breath up into the heart. So the heart is being driven by this natural power that already lives within us. And that's an entirely different paradigm, right? Because if our hearts are wanting to be heard and felt, but we're reaching for this thing, this power outside us, then the heart's depleted. If the heart has a chance to be fed by the power that already lives within us, then it's elevated, it expands, it's empowered, right? So we breathe in halfway and fill the core. Then we breathe in the other half as we fill it into the chest. And then we fully exhale. So the first breath expands the core. We pull that breath up into the chest and the heart. And then we exhale it all out. This breath is also known as the holotropic breath or the rebirth breath. And it's really important to engage at least one of the other breath patterns for a minute or two before doing this breath pattern. This breath is like lifting a 100-pound weight, right? So we need to stretch and warm up before we pick up the weight. If we go to the gym and we pick up a really heavy weight, we're just not going to go straight to it. We're going to let ourselves warm up. And so make sure before you dive into this breath, if you're not experienced with it, do one of the other breath patterns before you dive in here. So the breath sounds like and continue that breath in your own time. If it's helpful to you, put a hand on your stomach and a hand on your chest and feel the first part of the breath fill up the core and lift your hand. And then keep that up expanded while you pull the other breath up into the chest and feel the chest lift the other hand and then release it all. Inhale, let it lift the hand, fill the core. Inhale, let it fill up the chest and lift the other heart. Exhale, lift the other hand. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Fill the core, fill the heart. Exhale. Fill the core. Fill the heart. Exhale. In, out. In, out. Let go into a rhythm here. Inspire, inspire, expire. Inspire, inspire, expire. In, out. In, out. In, out. Continue letting go into the sound and the feeling of the breath. Allow what the breath is designed for to do exactly what its intelligence already knows to do, which is ignite your reservoir of power, your authentic power that lives within you, waiting for you. The first few breaths pull energy down out of the upper chakras into the heart and the lower chakras. This breath is igniting the lower chakras and pulling them back up into the heart center. So there's balance in the breath patterns here. We're allowing the natural flow of how the energetic anatomy wants to flow, wants to ignite, wants to play, wants to expand. We're pulling earth energy up. We're pulling heavenly energy, light energy down. And we're allowing all of it to move into the heart. So we expand, explode, amplify from the inside out. Continue that breath just a little more here. Continuing to let the mind, the body, the environment go. Let them do whatever they're doing. They're going to do it. Trust that the sensations that are continuing to expand are reflecting and reminding you that space is opening. Your power, your authentic intelligence and power expanding you, you expanding it with the breath, and it expanding you with senses, with sensation, co-creating with you to expand, ignite, and amplify from the inside out. Continue to breathe here. Let the breath go a little deeper, and now start to let audible sound out on the exhale. Ha. 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 Continue this breath in your own time. Trust it. Let go into it. This breath detoxes trauma. It allows you to unplug from programs that no longer serve you. We're aligning with our most authentic power, supporting our hearts with the reservoir of power that already lives within us. Last few breaths. Go a little deeper, a little more sound out on your exhale. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, relax, relax. Gently roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Let the mind, the body, the environment go. Notice sensations reminding you that space is opening. You are opening it, and it is opening you. And now that space that you are creating with your breath, you with it and it with you, now has more space to let your authentic power speak to you, guide you, take you. Let go into it. Let go into it. Nowhere else for you to go. Nothing else for you to do. And absolutely nothing for you to get right, because you can't get it wrong. The beauty of your choice to breathe reminds you in this moment that your sensations are thanking you. Your sensations are reminding you that your choice to breathe and focus your energy allows space to open, and your sensations reflect that opening. You are opening. Your breath generates energy. We let go into that energy, and that energy is actually a space that's opening. Let go into the opening that is you. Beautiful. Big deep breath in. Ha sound out. Gently move your hands up to your heart. Rub them together, generating some heat and energy. As you do, big deep breath in, ha sound out. Slowing those hands down, one palm open on top of the other, pressing into your heart center. Feeling the energy, the power between your hands and your heart. Connecting you to authenticity, to this moment, to your energy, to you. And with deep gratitude, with reverence to and for your breath, your heart, your energy, your spirit, saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And whenever you're ready, taking this beautiful energy that you created into the rest of your day. As you slowly come back into the moment, into your body, fully returning from your conscious, deep breathing, which expands us, right? It expands our energy, and it takes a minute to come back and feel like we're fully grounded, present, and here. And so listen to your instinct and your energy and do what feels right and allows you to ground so you feel strong and stable, right? Being in nature is a great one. I love going outside after a breath work practice that is either short or longer, grounding my feet into some grass with bare feet, into the earth, hugging a tree, taking some deep breaths, looking up at the sky, looking out at the sun, all super helpful to ground. Lying down if I need to, having a drink of water if I need to, crossing opposite hands over opposite knees, also really helpful. Crossing opposite hands over opposite feet, also really helpful. And then also just putting my feet and hands together on the ground, on the earth, on some grass, all great ways to ground. And so try whichever one feels right to you to help you fully ground and stabilize after your practice. Thank you again for your presence, for being here, and your beautiful work today.